Hey y'all, it's your girl Mo, and I'm back with another pick a card video. It's been a minute, let me tell you, but I've been feeling like I need to get back into the swing of things. My personal life situation has changed up a bit, so I'm hoping you will see me here on the YouTube more frequently. All right, so this pick a card is just going to be about whatever messages you feel you need to hear right now. So if you can take a few moments, take a few deep breaths. I like to do 3. 3 is my number. Really like that number. Anyways, take a few deep breaths. Connect with your most high self, with spirit, your ancestors, guardian angels, archangels, whoever you decide to work with in the most high, and the most high, and they work out of the most love and light. Please let them join you at this time and ask them which one feels right for you. Pink pile is pile 1, blue pile is pile 2, red pile is pile 3. All right. Here we have the pink pile. If you pick the pink pile, this is going to be your reading. So I would like to start with the tarot cards that came out for you. And they are as so. So the 9 of crystals in reverse is the 9 of pentacles. You feel at this time you are lacking security and abundance. You feel as though your finances may be lacking. You can be going through a financial rebirth. The other card is rebirth. I also hear like you could be going through a divorce or a separation, and you could be concerned about the finances. You could have been a stay-at-home mom or stay-at-home dad, and the other person took over the finances, and you may be lacking that financial security at this time because maybe you're not with that person. And the reason why I was thinking that is because at this moment it says know your worth. This card says know your worth with the skunk spirit. So it could be that you do know your worth when it comes to career and you decide to forget you. I am not dealing with this crap. This is bullshit. And I'm not doing it. So you decide to leave. That's great. Fine and dandy. But now you may be feeling the financial inconvenience of it. And then you have the shadow, and this in traditional tarot, I want to say is the moon card, but I'm not too sure. But this speaks to self-empowerment, ambition, feeling strong, feeling victorious, feeling confident. You may not even regret the fact that you left. Yeah, you're struggling a little bit financially, but you don't regret it. You know that you're going to come out on top. You have awakening in reverse. So there's some kind of renewal. There's some kind of enlightenment. And it could be that you're going through it again. That's how I feel it with it in reverse. But you could be going through the cycle again. We have the Empress as well, beauty and abundance. After reading through all the cards, though, like this card's in reverse, this card's in the upright. They both speak to abundance, both having the Empress also speaks to fertility, so it makes me think of good blessings coming forward. I just feel like you are definitely in this stage where you are needing to break away from what no longer serves you. You are leaving what used to bring you abundance for a new kind of abundance. Saturn could be of significance, but the planet Saturn is transitioning right now. And it speaks to karma. And as I was thinking of that, here's the Wheel of Fortune that comes out, and it speaks to karma. You could be recognizing where you're giving a lot to others and you're not receiving it back. You're healing that part of you. It's causing a rebirth, which, again, that card did come out. And knowing your worth. Wherever you are, you need to understand that if they're not giving back to you in the ways you pour into them, it's time to move on, honey. Whatever this is, it's not bringing you the wish fulfillment you wish or you had been wishing for. This one has the Empress in reverse, which is interesting. You're not pouring into your inner child. You're really neglecting how you're feeling at this time. And I hope after this reading, you decide to cut through the bullshit. Pile 1. I really do. I think you will with this Page of Swords at the bottom of the deck. It's going to be like you have this epiphany. Anyways, you have one of those. And you're like, oh, that's what I need to do. And you decide to make this change. You decide to go on the leap of faith. For some of you, you guys honestly are on the shitty side of karma right now. You were walking around like your shit don't stink. You need to heal your heart space. Could be working on healing your heart space, but you need to heal your heart space. That also could be why you're walking around like your shit don't stink. You walk around with a chip on your shoulder. You walk around like you think somebody owes you something and you don't. They don't. Quite frankly, nobody owes you shit but yourself. Like if there's something that you're looking for, that you desire, that you're seeking, you need to figure out how can you get it for yourself. Because nobody owes you anything. This has Page of Wands. You really just feel fizzled out. You could feel very thin at this time. Your emotions are very cloudy. You really need to make this decision, though, because you keep dwelling in the choices you have. But it's quite frankly, you have this choice to hold on to something, this choice to let go. You need to know your worth. Which one? Which one is going to be beneficial for you? If you let go of this situation, this person, this place, or thing, is it going to be beneficial for you? If you don't, if you hold on to it, is it going to be beneficial for you? In other words, are you going to move forward? Is your life going to continue to be prosperous and move forward? Or are you going to be stuck and stagnant? But only you know this. You only know the answer. But you need to be honest with yourself. Some of these cards I'm seeing like you are not being honest with yourself. You're not trusting yourself in the decisions you are making or have made. And ironically enough, you do have the High Priestess in the upright. So your intuition is there. Your intuition is speaking to you. But you are too concerned about what's happening on the outside. Like you can't see that you are headed in the right direction. Because you're three of wands is upright. So there is forward movement. You have your guides here supporting you. You have the wand you need to get you moving forward, to create, to be innovative, to get yourself over this edge without harming yourself. You have it. All right, pile number 1. That has been your reading. I am going to start cleaning up and preparing for pile 2. Alright, pile 2, welcome to my channel. You picked the blue Sharpie marker, and this is your message. I just have a few things I would like to organize before I lose them. Okay. Thank you for your patience. So, go ahead and start by laying out your cards. I remember when I shuffled, particularly the Queen of Feathers or the Queen of Swords landed directly on the 8 of Acorns, so I definitely want to keep them together. And the 8 of Acorns or the 8 of Wands in traditional tarot speaks of fast motion, feeling very passionate, feeling very driven, abundant, good karma coming toward you, good news. And then with it being with the Queen of Feathers, she's all about being truthful, having a clear perception of things. Clear ideas. Clear ideas in the way that in which she wants things to move forward or work out. And so there's going to be truth coming in, and it's going to be coming in very quickly, and you may not have a lot of time to sit with this truth that comes in. And you may have to move quickly with it or act fast. Looking at the rest of the cards, though, with the Knight of Acorns in reverse, it could this could be a sign from your spirit guides or the divine to please slow down. Yes, take action. Yes, have your drive, but slow down. Be a little observant of certain things, and be aware of your surroundings, I just heard. So whatever that may mean for you. You have the Shaman, which is connected to the Hierophant. So you have this internal knowledge, this intuition. You have spiritual power. You're very spiritually connected to the divine. You have the 7 of Acorns in the reverse. You could be feeling the lack of dedication to something at this time. So cycles of life. You could have recently experienced some kind of death. And when I say some kind of death, it could be literal death, like within your family. Somebody very close to you has moved on to the afterlife. And you could be really struggling with this. But when I see this card makes me think that they're with you. They're with you in spirit. They're there. This card also speaks to me about we as humans go through changes, and that is just simply a part of life. That's not anything we can change. That is just how life is at this time. laying a foundation. A solid foundation is also important at this time with Beaver Spirit. I know you saw it. Pile 2. Clarifying messages for pile 2. You're moving away from conflict. Could have been drawn to pile 1 as they also had the Death card come out. You're moving away from conflict. You're going through a new cycle in your life. Cycles of life. Cycle in your life. Death card came out. Queen of Swords in reverse. Huh. Interesting. So Queen of Feathers here in the upright is the Queen of Swords in traditional tarot, and it came out in the reverse. So they're telling you that you yourself need to speak the truth. There is something about a situation that you're not speaking on. And it could be causing internal conflict, or you could be concerned about the external conflict occurring. But Spirit is telling you, don't worry about that. You need to move forward with your truth. You need to express it. If it causes conflict, oh well. But I'm with the card the way it is, I'm feeling like it's not going to cause the conflict that you thought it was. It's going to cause or bring in more harmony. These two came out together. This card fell first than this card. And so that tells me that you are, this harmony or this truth that you speak to is causing a new rebirth. Clarify this Queen of Swords in reverse, please. At this moment, you're not really feeling happy just with anything. Could be feeling really lost at this time. You need to trust your intuition. You may have spent some time within, and that time within has guided you to trust your intuition. You're trusting your intuition with something. Could be with your finances. You may have been doing things differently in the past with your finances. Have emotional fulfillment coming for you, but you are going to need to take a leap of faith. Tower moments are coming up, so just the way you view things, your perception of life is just really changing at this time, pile number 2. If you feel drawn to look at pile number 1, you can. They had this Death card come out. Their pile was a lot about rebirth. And I felt it was more of like a financial rebirth. Financially, things are changing for them, for however that works. I am now moving on to pile number 3. Thank you, pile number 2, for your time. If you enjoyed the reading, please go ahead and subscribe and like this video. If it resonated, please tell me in the comments how. Peace, love, and light. right. Pile number 3. Welcome in. This is your reading. You picked the red Sharpie if you're here. And welcome and thank you for joining me. You had the most tarot cards come out for your reading, so I'm quite excited to see what happens here. We have the 2 of Acorns, the 8 of Feathers, the Ace of Shells in reverse, the Queen of Crystals in reverse, the 6 of Acorns, the 8 of Shells in reverse, and the Ace of Acorns in reverse. So 2 of Acorns, or the 2 of Pentacles, or 2 of Wands, excuse me, makes me think of the, of traveling, making plans, studying new things, gathering information. 2 of Wands, movement, movement, movement. With this hawk here, getting ready to land and catch his prey, and then the next card has a mouse on it. Anyways, it made me think of you possibly being a person that is sitting in wait. You could be stalking something, which really creeps me out, or you could have a stalker, and if that's the case, I need you to protect yourself. Much love. But it makes me think of you being ready, having your eye on a prize, and you're getting ready to swoop in and just get it. With the 8 of Feathers, which is connected to Swords, 8 of Swords, you are building your courage. In the traditional tarot, the 8 of Swords pictures or depicts a woman like surrounded by a circle of swords, and she's blindfolded. And in some cases, she may be tied up, bound, and she loosely bound. And she could easily take herself out of the situation, but she chooses not to see what's going on around her. And it's almost like, in this case, with this card and the way this card is placed, the mouse is very much so aware that the hawk is there, right? And not that this mouse really wants to get eaten, but he doesn't look like he's in a hurry to run away. So it makes me think, like, whatever you're looking at, whatever you got your eye on, whatever the prize may be for you, and I'm thinking more of like a financial reward, but like if you're a person watching this and you're like, I was curious about like a person. I have my eye on this person. I think they're cute, whatever. Use consent. Don't be weird. All right. But overall, I feel like this person is also attracted to you, or they're aware that this is fate. If your prize is like something quite literal, like a prize, like somebody's giving you something, or you're being rewarded for your hard work and efforts, or people are shouting you out because you've been so great, blah, 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 then those things are running from you. They're wanting you to catch them. They're wanting to be heard and seen and felt by you. But if you are in a situation where you're no longer liking what's going on, you're needing to break free, or whatever that is, you are no longer feeling small like a mouse, right? Even if you do, even if you are small, you are feeling more courageous in your abilities to come up with solutions. You are feeling more courageous in your ability to go out and just conquer the world on your own. So the Ace of Shells is in reverse, which talks to the Ace of Cups. And it talks about happiness, emotional fulfillment, and like the ultimate wish fulfillment and your emotions, emotional abundance. And it speaks to how you're feeling a lack of that with it being in the reverse. And I just want to remind you that You don't need to seek any of those things outside of yourself. All of those things that you desire as far as emotional fulfillment are within you. All right. And then we have the Queen of Crystals, which is the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. She's about comfort, prosperity, and the Brit's Third Eye Tarot deck. In this deck, she is depicted taking care of a lot of the household chores. And then in the original Rider-Waite tarot deck, she is sitting down with her pentacles beside her. And that just signifies that she has the abundance that she needs. With this card being in the reverse, financially, you are not feeling fulfilled. And emotionally, you're not feeling fulfilled. Or the lack of financial security or freedom that you are desiring is causing you to feel this lack of happiness. And again, it's a reminder that you don't ultimately desire the money because you want to use that money to go get something else. So it's the other things around you that you desire. You just need to be open to those things coming to you. That is something I've been trying to personally work on, is being open to the things that I desire coming to me. Without me having to put much effort into how am I going to gain these desires. And I moved this card so I can talk about those other cards. So the Six of Acorns in the upright talks about being successful, triumphant. So you are working, you could be working through these things. Okay, these are things that you're currently working through. You're learning to not look at money the same way you've always looked at money. So you can change your lack mindset. You're trying to change your mindset, which is grand, right? And you're going to be successful at this, whatever you choose to do. Now you have the Eight of Shells, which is the Eight of Cups in the reverse. So you could be resisting this new chapter. It says quest and renew at the bottom of the deck. But because it's in the reverse, I feel like you're just really resisting this new journey. It gives me also like the Fool card, which is all about new beginnings and taking a leap of faith and just trusting that what your intuition is telling you to do is going to be for the best. And I feel ultimately that you could be ready to go on this new quest, but you just have this fear that what if things don't go the way you were thinking, right? But with the Ace of Acorns or the Ace of Wands here, you have all that you need. You have the term confident here, and then the phrase creative force. So you have all that you need. You are able to be innovative and really think through things in a way that's unique. And you need to allow that to be where you hold your confidence. You could also need to balance your sacral chakra at this time. You have breaking free. And I already spoke about how you could be removing yourself from something to go towards something else. And you see clearly now. Call on the owl spirit to help you see clearly, to help you break away from your old cycles, to help you move forward in your new endeavors. Interesting that strength came out because, again, to remind you, you are capable of doing the things that you desire to do. Oh, I love your reading, pile 3. It's been so nice reading for you. Judgment. In the reverse, you've already reevaluated things. You're already working through these things. You have decided that you have the strength to move forward and do what it is that you desire to do at this time. Sun card. Positive changes in the past you could have neglected to analyze the full scenario, or in the past you could have been a person that overanalyzed everything, and you've decided to break away from that, which I love that for you. So I was just thinking about overthinking things, right? And then you have the 5 of Swords. 5 speaks to change, and sometimes abrupt change. So suddenly, or more recently, you could have been changing the way that you talk to yourself or the way you move, or even in conflict with others, in heated conflicts with others. You could be working subconsciously even on how you handle these situations. Like prior, you might have been ready to explode on somebody if they talk to you in a certain manner. But now it's like you still tell them what you need to tell them, but it's not as explosive, and it's you just you say what you have to say, and then you just kind of move on. You don't sit on it. You say what you say and you walk away. Like you don't sit and wait for a response when it comes to them. You have the Queen of Wands at the bottom of the deck. This is Leo energy, and Leos are known to say what they need to say and just walk the hell away, okay? So you and the Sun is also Leo energy, and the Strength card is also Leo energy. You also have Aries energy here, so very fiery, very passionate right now. Again, with the red. Just thought about that. So again, very passionate. You're not taking shit. Like if somebody's telling you something, you're telling them what it is. You're not taking their bullshit. You're not letting them just tell you whatever. You're going to tell them what you need to say, and then you're going to walk away. Like you're not trying to make it an explosive argument. You're too classy. You're too cute for that. That's what the Queen of Wands says. Too classy and too cute. You have the 8 of Wands in the reverse. I think it was the last pile. Pile 2 had the 8 of Wands in the upright. So you could even be working on slowing down. Like when you get upset, fired up, and heated, you're working on slowing down and thinking clearly or seeing things clearly before you respond. You're trying not to just be so explosive at this time, which I think is great for you, especially if you are a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. That's me. I really love that for you. I'm an Aries sun, so I love that for me. Learning to slow down and shut the hell up and think about what I'm about to say before I say it. That's great. Sometimes I'd be saying stuff and I don't be thinking about how is that going to affect somebody's like feelings. And so I'd just be saying it. Especially if I think it's the truth. It's not even think. It's like I know it's the truth. And then I just say it. And then it hurts people's feelings. And then some people will say because the truth hurts. And yes, but sometimes our delivery does not help. So if you're a person that's just very straight to the point, blunt, and you just say it, work on your delivery sometimes. That may help you. Because I think that'll help me. Anyways, so if you enjoyed this reading, pile number 3, please like, subscribe. If at all you just like my vibe, you want to see what else I post, go ahead and check out my other videos here on YouTube. And if you like those videos, again, subscribe. Don't forget, subscribe. Peace, love, and light, and I hope to see you soon.